Hello, my name is Kathy Prucnal, and I am one of two second lieutenants with the Animal Protection Police. I'm speaking to you as an individual today, not on behalf of the Fairfax County Police Department. I was hired just over 20 years ago on August 11, 2003. I went through the police academy as the only animal control officer in my class. I wore a brown shirt, and I stuck out like a sore thumb. I didn't even realize I'd be going to the academy until my final job interview, when they told me I had successfully completed the hiring process. I had no idea what to expect. I have no military or law enforcement in my family, and I was scared, but all I'd ever wanted to do was work with animals. I would have done anything. I went into the academy with the belief that it was a waste of my time. Just another hurdle to jump before I began my career. I didn't see the value in learning about domestic violence cases, how to control a scene when a family member of a deceased person arrives, crime scene procedures, defensive tactics, courtroom testimony, directing traffic, active violence, and school shooters. I thought I would never use this training. I did recognize that much of it was a series of tests to prove I would be able to carry the huge responsibility that comes with the job. Even as an ACO, I was still an officer, but I honestly resented having to complete the police academy. That was 20 years ago. I worked the street as an officer for 15 years before I was promoted to be a supervisor. I've seen all of the changes and all the progress we have made in the last 20 years, and in the time I've become a convert, I would never ask anyone to do this job without sending them through the police academy. I learned firsthand how important that foundation of knowledge is. I drew on that training every time I walked up to a door, alone, with a difficult job that had to be done. Every time I initiated contact with a known gang member. Every time I was alone on a dark highway, putting a suffering animal out of its misery. This job takes a toll. It has been said there will be no loss of benefits to the current APP officers. After 17 years on the job, I was diagnosed with hypertension. I was actually diagnosed at my mandatory physical and immediately placed on restricted duty until my blood pressure could be medicated to a safe level. This occupational disease that I have is covered by workers' compensation because of the heart-lung bill. The mandatory exam and coverage under the heart-lung bill are examples of the many benefits ACOs cannot be afforded. There are many others. Fairfax County has never been satisfied with the minimum. Everyone knows this county expects and deserves the gold standard. Our police academy continues to revise and expand its training, and I see how the officers coming out of the academy today are better prepared than I ever was. If you accept the proposal, you're setting Fairfax County back 20 years. I appreciate your time. Thank you.